Exactly what is a skinny switch?
How fast will I see a difference?
What if I have absolutely no time to exercise?
Are there any foods that are off limits?
How do I get the willpower and the determination?
I've been improving my diet, but nothing's been happening.
Is everybody's plan different?
Will this plan still work for me?
Is it very flexible?
Why is it so important to concentrate on losing fat as opposed to muscle?
How do we survive the holidays?
What am I doing wrong?
Where did I go wrong?
Okay, we're going to talk about body fat testing. We're going to talk about size goals and not weight goals, because the bottom line is this. Think about it. Individually, you don't need to tell me. If you had a perfect size, okay, 4, 12, 16, 38-inch waist, whatever the number is, okay, do you really care what you weigh? Think about it. I mean, it's not like you walk around the scale saying, this is how many pounds I am today. It doesn't matter. It's a size, okay? So we're going to talk about maintenance, body fat testing, size goals, not weight goals, and we're going to talk about food. Because I'll tell you right now, guys, the bottom line answer is food. It's always been food. It's in the local supermarket. It's apples, chicken, pasta, cereal, bread, rice, whatever. Foods you pick. You don't care what the total is. We have fat and we have muscle. It's a combination of the two that give us that number on the scale. You got muscle and you got fat, okay? Muscle. I'm not going to be pushing muscle because it's important to be muscular because it's hard, it looks good and all that good stuff. But the bottom line is this. Every pound of muscle that we have on our bodies burns calories 24 hours a day. It's like a little hot coal that's cranking. Why do you think guys lose weight quicker than girls?
They have more muscle.
Yeah. We're not more disciplined, it's muscle. The bottom line is the more muscle you have, the greater your ability to burn calories. Okay, here's the deal. Hey, this is, guys, anatomically correct for space and weight. If you guys all lost 5 pounds of body fat right now, not a big drop in the bathroom scale, 5 pounds, nice start. Are you kidding me? It's a completely different body. But this is why I want size goals. You take off 5 pounds of fat, again, 5 on the scale, that's nice, good start, okay? Everything's different. Everything fits you different. This is the unhealthy tissue. This is what we're trying to pull off our body. Every time you lose a pound of fat, okay, the scale goes down, you're happy, but it's more than just the pound. You're now walking around a body where a higher percentage of what's left over, more of what's left over now burns calories. Metabolically, you're in a better environment. You lose another pound of fat and keep your muscle, even more of you burns calories. Okay, so on a maintenance phase, it's a heck of a lot easier to keep your weight off when you're taking off fat. And that's the unhealthy tissue. That's what we got to go after. So how do you do it? I would say the bulk of the people who are carrying excess weight or body fat, it's a carbohydrate issue with a lot of folks. It's a carbohydrate issue, okay? I'm going to name some foods. I'm not saying you can't eat these foods. I'm not saying they're not healthy or nutritionally they're going to get you sick or you have to avoid them forever. But be honest with me, okay? Show of hands. Who here eats bagels? Okay? Carrots? Corn? Some of you guys can just go. Okay. Anybody eat white potatoes? Okay. Bananas? Rice cakes? Okay, I'll stop with those foods. If I gave everybody a bagel right now and said, go, take a bite, and we all did our little that. Well, the thing that happens, though, is that you eat the bagel, high glycemic carb, converts to sugar quickly. You flood your system with the sugars, your body's got to manage it. They're coming in quick. So what does your body do? Your blood sugar levels go up, and when your blood sugar levels elevate, how does your body react to that situation? It will. It turns into fat. That will happen, yes, shortly, okay? But what happens is your sugars go up, your body now goes, uh-oh, too much sugar in the blood. So your sugars go up, your body goes click, your body starts producing insulin to clear the blood of the excess sugars, to pull the sugars back out, to get you back down. But insulin is a storage hormone. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, where you're, okay? The next time that happens, I'll tell you right now, you look at the last thing that you ate, you look at the last thing you put in your mouth, there's the answer. I will guarantee you that you either had a very carbohydrate-dense meal or you had a meal that had a high glycemic carb in it. So the same thing happened. You eat those carbs, your sugars go way up, your body now overproduces insulin. We pull so many sugars out of the blood, now you're hypoglycemic. First of all, you're and what do you normally do when that happens?
Nap.
Take a nap.
If you can take a nap, fine. If you're working, what do you do though? Eat, coffee, eat, nibble, nibble, eat. Not that you have such bad habits or cravings, but the bottom line is when your blood chemistry is out of whack, your body's now saying, come on, help me. So you eat, nibble, nibble, your sugars go back up again. You feel good, but then click, you start pumping out insulin again. You're all over the board. Okay, you're not going to lose body fat. That's what you're doing. It's not going to happen. So as it relates to carbs, it's important that we incorporate low glycemic carbs, ones that convert to sugar slower. So I've developed kind of a 3-day eating rotation. 2 days eating and 1 day treating, okay? 2 days where we lean you out, followed by the day we kind of load up and give the body a break. Now, protein is the same every single day for everybody, okay? Based on how much muscle we have, okay? Our protein requirements are different, but we never change protein. That's the same every single day. What I do is this. For 48 hours, we will actually lower your low glycemic carbs. Doesn't mean you're not getting enough food. I'm telling you, one of the nicest things about the program is when people get a plan and they put it together like, holy mackerel, are you kidding me? And we'll talk about not eating enough later. But systematically, we're going to pull some of the sugars away. So what happens is the body depletes the system of the sugars. Once they're gone, they're gone. Sugars are all gone, okay? You suck them all out, all the glucose is gone, the glycogen, which is sugar in the muscle, it's all gone. Well, you don't just collapse. Your body now says, well, there's no more sugars, but you still got to function. Your body's got to look internally. 2 choices, muscle and fat. Where's it going to go first? Muscle. Muscle. Why? Because muscle has to be fed. Guys, you don't have to feed fat. It's not going anywhere. You don't even have to pay attention. It's going to hang out. But as long as you're feeding your muscle, so you're not going to lose it. I want results as quickly as we can get them, as fast as you do. But at some point, you got to back off. You pull off body fat for a couple days, aggressively, at some point your body's going to say, whoa, wait a minute. So what we do is we say, don't worry about it. We back off. The 3rd day, that treating day, okay, or the load-up day, you back off. It's like taking a big bucket of carbohydrates and you flood the system. You're a sugar burner that day. You're not taking off fat. That's why my clients you'll consistently lose body fat. You burn fat 2 days, and then you back off. You get in, you get out. As long as you keep tricking your body and resetting it, why would your body get acclimated? If you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks a day, okay. And every 3rd day, that load-up day, you have pizza or ice cream or fried chicken, whatever it is. Well, first of all, you're not taking off body fat that day anyhow. Guys, remember, we're backing off. We just took off fat the last 2 days. We're getting the heck out anyhow. We're giving the body a break anyhow. So number 1, you're not taking off fat that day. Number 2, intellectually think about it. If every 3rd day you ate that, whatever that meal was, and you did it, by the way, if you're going to do your ice cream, don't do a tablespoon. It's not even worth it. It's like you want to go swimming and you go up to your ankles. Just jump in. I mean, it's one. Do it. Do what you would normally do to enjoy it. It's one meal. If you did it every 3rd day, guys, that is 8 meals out of 140 for the month. What are you kidding me? Think about it. If 8 out of 140 meals is going to stop you from seeing results, then why even bother? Then don't even start. There's not that fine of a balance in life. Everything gets done in 48 hours. Who can't do 2 days? I mean, I've got clients who have lost 60, 70, 89, over 100 pounds. They didn't do this in months. They get in there 2 days, burn fat. They back off a day. You get in 2 days, all I want is 2 days. Because all the fat burning gets done in 48-hour increments. Let me give you a scary number. For every 1 pound of body fat that we have on our body, whether it's here, wherever it is, okay? For every person walking the planet, do you know how many stored calories are in 1 pound of body fat?
3,600.
Close, 3,500. Wow. But that's cool. You're right. 3,500 calories. 1, not 10, 1. Okay, the average meal for me takes anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours of digestion time. So if I'm eating 5 times a day, that's 12.5 hours out of my waking hours. I'm burning calories just digesting my meals. So the answer is food. It's always been food, okay? And it's not about eating less. You're not going to need to lose the amount of pounds you think you are. When all of my clients get to their size goal, usually way before they get the number they ever thought they had to on the scale. Because when you take off fat, physically your body changes way quicker. Way quicker. And it's food. Guys, it's always been food. Yeah.
Granted, we're eating more often, but if we're eating the same foods that we eat anyway, how is it different?
Different? That's a really good question. And I got a really good answer. So let's just say your body burns sugar, muscle, fat. So what we're trying to do is for the first 48 hours is to pull some of those sugars away. If you deplete those sugars, okay, once they're all gone, then your body has to find something else. It's either going to burn muscle or going to burn fat. This is what makes us different than everything else out there. As long as you're feeding your muscle and you're eating and not skipping meals, you're going to feed all that valuable muscle. So sugars are gone, muscle's getting fed, there's nothing left but fat. So you force the body to burn fat. Now, we'll do that aggressively for a couple days, but again, at some point, your body's not going to just allow it all the time because your body wants to hold on to it. We then back off every 3rd day, the treat day, the load-up day. We flood the body with more carbohydrates. You're a sugar burner that day. We're not taking out body fat. So that way, your body never gets adjusted. You keep tricking and resetting the body.
What about portion sizing?
Portions are specific based upon a lot of variables. That's why, again, you can't follow a generic template, because if Mary weighs 150 and she's got 100 pounds of muscle and 50 fat, and her girlfriend weighs 150 and she's got 75 muscle and 75 fat, in the diet world, they get the same points because they both weigh 150. It doesn't make any sense. This woman's got more lean tissue to feed, so portions are specific based upon your body. Yeah.
If I do the 2 eating and 1 day treating,
Yep.
How fast will I see a difference, and even how fast will I feel a difference, or will I feel a difference?
Typically what I see with my clients is they'll lose anywhere between 4 to 5 pounds in the first 2 weeks. But remember, not just 5 pounds. 5 pounds. I mean, again, guys, it's a whole different world when you take off fat. Physically, your body changes way quicker. So typically, about 5 pounds in the first 2 weeks of this. Yeah.
What if the plan says tonight is chicken breast and I don't feel like chicken breast? Is it very flexible?
Swap out all your foods, all of them. There's a way to exchange. We have an exchange list, a whole database of different foods to make it easy. So if you don't want to do chicken and you want to do pork, that's fine. You can do that. We'll give you the right portions and combinations to do that. All you're doing is feeding your body with different amino acids. So yes, you're not eating the same foods forever and ever.
Are there any foods that are off limits, just not the right foods?
There's no foods that are off limits on the Skinny Switch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can incorporate those foods on your treat day, and that way your body will consistently lose body fat.
A lot of people in my family are great cooks. How do we survive the holidays?
Okay, good question. And I usually start hearing that Thanksgiving-ish, okay? People will say to me, they say, Rob, what do you do for Thanksgiving? And I'm like, I eat, take a nap, and I eat again. It's a holiday, not a holla month. So, it's a meal, but another meal. So you know what? My opinion is this. I don't eat my grandmother's shortbread in April. I eat it at Christmas, okay? That's a part of my holiday. I'm not gonna give that up. And again, one meal, it's not gonna change your body. But the results are gonna follow. You'll see the results in the first week. You'll see the results, your energy level will go up, your clothes will be looser. Hop on the scale, you'll see the weight go down, but more than anything, your body will change, and it will be something that you'll carry through the rest of your life. You'll get it. It's not like you're on this and then you're off of it. No, it just becomes part of how you live and the choices that you make. It becomes kind of your new lifestyle almost seamlessly. So you guys, if you take advantage of this, watch your bodies change. Thank you.